Have you ever asked yourself why you read the Bible? It's kind of an important question because if you really think about it, why you read it can change the perspective of what you read. So today I want to talk about why I read the Bible. And I think it's a reason that you should at very least consider every time you open the Bible and read it. So in my previous video, I talked about drawing closer to God through prayer. I'm going to link that video in the description so you can go and watch that if you want to, because it kind of goes along with this video, because we're going to continue talking about drawing closer to God, except it's going to be through reading the Bible. But what about reading the Bible? Well, I told you we're going to change your perception, so let's go ahead and try to do that right now. So going back to the question I asked at the very beginning of the video, why do you read the Bible? Is it because you want to pick up a book and begin to learn things about the universe that you did not know before? Maybe as you were growing up, you heard your parents say different things, like the video that I talked about honoring your parents. Maybe you heard them say that a lot, that you needed to honor them. So you begin to pick up the Bible and actually see if that is the truth. Well, there's a lot of different reasons to read it, but I want you to really think about what you read when you read the Bible, because it's not just about different types of knowledge. In the beginning of the Bible, it talks about how God made the world. It talks about how He rested on the seventh day. It talks about the 10 Commandments and how He wants you to act and what He wants you to do and what not to do. It even gives us a physical representation through our Savior, Jesus Christ, as He walked on the earth in His perfection. And I'm not saying that we're going to be perfect, because we're not. We're made perfect through Jesus. But what I am trying to get you to realize, when you read the Bible, you're doing a certain thing that draws you closer and closer to God each and every time you open the book. And that thing is learning who God the Father actually is. So if you've never thought about reading the Bible as getting to know God, I want you to understand how important it is that God knows you, and how important that is written in the Bible. So we go to Luke chapter 12 and verse 7. It says, "But even the very hairs of your head are all numbered. Fear not, therefore ye are of more value than many sparrows." So if you just read over the verse about God knowing every single hair on your head, you might not even stop to think about how crazy that actually is. Each and every person on this planet, He knows exactly how many hairs are on their head, because that's how much He loves us. And if He loves us to know enough to have each and every hair on our head counted, how much more is it worth it to get to know who God is? Just by reading His Word on a daily basis and drawing closer to Him, by getting to know Him through the Bible, imagine how much more God can work in our life if we just get to know Him better. And what better way to get to know Him than reading the Word that He left specifically for us to get to know Him better each and every day?